In watching your teammates each pick up wins this season, how frustrating is it seeing that zero in the win column for yourself?
Very. Um, I don't know. It pisses me off, honestly. Um, yeah, that's really all I got to say.
Used to seeing that 88 truck in Victory Lane on a regular basis, but that hasn't been the case the past couple of years. How frustrating has that been for you?
Oh, it's definitely frustrating, without a doubt. It's definitely come with some aggravation, without a doubt. But we'll get back in those winter ways. I mean, we've won a lot of races, Junior, and this whole group of guys that we have. So we'll get back there. And I mean, we won a championship last year that they countered us out at Homestead, and we went there and got it. So I know this group can win, and I can win. Junior can win. So we'll start knocking down again this year, especially after a run like today and as positive as everybody is.
Given the amount of contact tonight and the fact that you made certain moves yourself into other people, are you worried about possible retribution, payback next week hindering your championship chances?
No, obviously anything can happen, but man, we're kind of going into Phoenix, honestly, right now. Same way we came into here. We have nothing to lose. So, I don't feel like I blatantly just wiped anybody out or anything like that. And I don't know, there may have been even more craziness behind me. Texas was probably crazier than Martinsville from my standpoint. But overall, man, just I don't think anybody can really fault us for what we did. We were just aggressive and we were in a must-win situation, and very fortunate to be able to take advantage of it.
Starting off, what has stood out to you so far this year about Todd Gilliland's performance in the Truck Series?
I mean, I guess I didn't know what to expect. I think we felt like he really got a kind of a bum rap with what was going on at KBM last year. And, I mean, he was a pretty raw rookie. I mean, he's still just 19 or 20, or maybe now he's 20. I don't know. But, he's just a young guy. And I thought he was doing pretty good. And there was a lot of pressure on him for sure. And with a lot of the negativity going around. So, when the end of last year came along and we were, I think, Todd was trying to figure out what his next move was. Bob approached David about, a collaboration, and there was a way we could kind of help each other out with some of the stuff we had going on, particularly with our fab shop, that would help us out. But, Bob wanted to help Todd out too, and give Todd an opportunity in the Truck Series to show what he can do. And problem was we didn't have a truck team. We didn't really know much about the Truck Series. So DGR was looking to move into Ford. It was just a perfect fit all the way around, that we could help each other out. And so we've really relied on them to help us get off the ground with the truck team. And again, the kind of same way as with Roush Fenway, we're racing with the 15 truck as a teammate, and sharing information and just racing like they're complete under one umbrella. And so going into this season, wasn't quite sure what to expect, because Todd had been a little up and down. He'd had a big win at Martinsville at the end of the year, and I've just been really, really impressed that every race he's run up in the top 5 and had a shot at winning a couple of them. And it's I guess I didn't expect it to be as competitive as it's been. And they had a little change with crew chiefs, and Chris has come in and done a super job since they've come back racing. And I'm absolutely convinced they're going to win a race or more than one race and make the playoffs for sure.
And we've seen you progress as a driver, and looking at the stats from last year to this season, you're already matching even some places even better in statistical wise. What's made the difference between last year and this year for you?
I think I just put more effort in, more experience, putting a lot of time in with Josh Wise, and also having great teammates this year with Zane, Tyler, and Brett full time. And then we've had really good feedback, I feel like, from all 4 of us. And I feel like just everything, trying harder, racing smarter, trucks are better, just the whole package.
Perfect. Thank you.
And you mentioned you originally scheduled to run 3 races this year. Realistically, what kind of schedule would you like to see for yourself in the future in the Truck Series?
I'm happy running a few races per year. I think it's fun to get back in and compete with these guys. I would be interested in running a short schedule, a few races like Kyle and I talked about this season. I think I would be up for that with the right situation.
Perfect. Thank you, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to the rest of the season. What track are you most looking forward to getting to?
Probably Kansas. You know, we were pretty bad in the first race there, and then we came back and ran good in the second race. I mean, a lot of it was strategy and you know how it worked out for us. But I like places like that widen out. You can kind of run all over the place. So I'm looking forward to there and probably Phoenix. Phoenix is really fun. I feel like I've struggled there a little bit in the past races that I've ran there, but I really like the racetrack and I like Phoenix in general. So really excited about going there as well.
What do you feel is the biggest thing that you need to work on to be better moving forward?
Winning. That's what we got to do. We've got everything. I figured we've worked on a lot of different aspects of the race. What we need to work on as a group is leading the last lap, and I think everybody will sleep better and get to the chase, and then we can focus on once the chase format comes out and what tracks we're at, we can kind of work on each individual track to get better for that.
Knowing that you've got this win and you're locked into the next round of the playoffs, does that change your game plan now entering Talladega next weekend?
I mean, either way, we're going to Talladega to win that race too. That's our motto. We want to win every race we can, and you know, when we go there, we're there to win the race. So, you know, it's going to be one of those things. I'm going to be really aggressive, like I've been all year. And I think that even if we were kind of on the cut line and we were only a couple, you know, points ahead before going into it without the win, that I still wouldn't really change anything I've been doing, because as soon as you start changing stuff that you do, that's when bad things can happen. So you just got to keep doing what you're doing, you know, not changing anything and just try to stay true to yourself and just do everything that has got you here and got you to this point. Because whenever you start overthinking things, you start trying different things, that's when trouble can happen and you can end up with a wrecked race car or a finish that you didn't deserve and you wanted to finish better. So we just got to keep our foot down and you know, keep digging.
I think the thing Mike's underselling, if you take the average age of our 4 drivers, leave Brett out of it as an old man at 26, 27, whatever he is, 28. The average age between Sam Mayer and Zane Smith Sheldon is 17 to 22. Do the math. What is it, 19? You know, Tyler's 19. And I don't know that any team in the last 5 years, that in the time I've been around, say Kyle had a couple years with William and the like, and he had one driver a year that would really stand out. Mike had 3-4 drivers this year, youngsters that all stood out, and that's a difference maker. It's one thing to have speed, but if you don't know what to do with it and you can't bring it home, that's the big deal. And I couldn't be happier for the way, you know, we've evolved our ability to make these young drivers into really good drivers. As I've told them many times, you don't win the race on lap 10, you can sure lose it though. And so how do you bring it home? And then when you see the move Sheldon made, that's the natural talent and Zane was right behind him, my mind had. That's what Brett did a couple years ago in 18 on that restart. He just got underneath, and it's shorter around that curve, you know, in 1 and 2, and you pop out the front. So they knew their business. They had, as Mike said, incredible truck control. Those two guys, you know, all of them. Tyler, Sam went to Bristol and won as a 17-year-old, and he dominated. So those are, to me, a real difference maker that separated us from the crowd this year.